There's a generation that has never, not once, been truly bored, and the scientists studying them are quietly horrified. Not because phones are addictive, because something much deeper happened. Inside your brain, there's a network called the default mode network. It activates only when you're doing nothing. And in that state, your brain builds itself. It consolidates memory, processes emotion, constructs your sense of identity, and generates creative insight. That shower thought, that idea that arrives from nowhere, that's the default mode network, and it needs boredom to run. Now here's what happened to Gen Z. In 1938, B.F. Skinner discovered that the most compulsive behavior isn't created by consistent rewards. It's created by random ones. Give a rat food on a predictable schedule. It presses the lever calmly. Make the reward unpredictable. It presses obsessively, indefinitely. He called it variable ratio reinforcement. It's the architecture of the slot machine, and every major social platform runs on it. Pull to refresh, sometimes content, sometimes nothing. Notifications, sometimes important, sometimes empty. Likes, sometimes 200, sometimes 2. Completely random, completely compulsive. For adults, this creates a powerful habit, but the baseline underneath remains intact. Breakable. For children between ages 10 and 16, during the exact window when their dopamine reward system is being architecturally configured, it's something else entirely. Between 2010 and 2015, smartphones crossed 50% adoption among preteens. That critical window and that technology overlapped exactly. The brain didn't develop a habit on top of a healthy baseline. The baseline was built high, from the ground up, which means when Gen Z puts the phone down, reality doesn't just feel less interesting. It feels genuinely biochemically underwhelming. This is called anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure from ordinary experience. Gen Z is showing rates with no parallel in any previous generation. But here's the deeper layer. The default mode network gets suppressed under continuous stimulation. When boredom never occurs, the DMN never fires. The self-construction mechanism was switched off. This is why so many Gen Z individuals feel like they don't know who they are. Why creative work feels almost physically painful. It's not a character flaw. The neural machinery that makes those things possible was chronically underused during the exact years it should have been built. But the brain retains plasticity throughout life. This is recoverable. The solution isn't a detox or screen time limit. It's deliberate, uncomfortable boredom. No input, no podcasts, no scrolling. Just nothing. Somewhere between minute 10 and minute 20 of genuine emptiness, the default mode network starts firing again. The most radical act in the attention economy is to want nothing. Just for a little while. That's the mechanism nobody told you about. And knowing it is the first step.